and this is Extreme Urban Barefooting.
Urban insanity level. I'm Kevin. What I do is I walk barefoot every day, urban. I've gotten to a point where it's gotten very, very extreme, so I just wanted to share with everybody how extreme my barefooting actually is. So we're going to start here. I'm going to take a quick look around. I normally start at the mall and walk around the mall, but that's more of just, straight, regular pavement through the ramp garage and everything, so I'll spare you that and get right to the grid of this. And what we'll do is we're going to walk down to another property, which is an old factory site. It used to be Scoville Manufacturing. They knocked it down several years ago. The mall property was that, and they never did anything with this, so it's all rubble and glass and broken bricks and rocks and stones and ponds and everything else you can imagine. And it's just really, really nasty stuff. And I'm just going to show you what I do.
All right.
So, you could probably shut that down if you want. We're going to get down this way. You're on? I've always been of the mind that people should be barefoot, and I've been out of work for about 5 months, so I just want to kind of test the limits. So basically, where everybody wears shoes and boots and steel toes and everything else, I just don't wear anything. And I've proven to myself that the human foot is a very resilient little thing, and probably the most important thing on my body for my structure. Strength training, arch support, just with muscle mass, being able to pick up things with dexterity with my toes, and I'll show you all that in just about a minute. Okay, this is the original Silver Street. This is where the entrance to the old Scoville Manufacturing was, and long since been closed. And it gets a little nasty down here. There's no way to get vehicles in here or anything. So. When I started this, it was very trepidatious, but you know what? Little by little, I was able to kind of pound through, and it's kind of surprising what I'm able to get through. And enjoy. I'm not doing it because I don't enjoy it. I'm doing it because it feels great. Kind of a little meditation, kind of a ritual I started. My first little fun is I usually pick up some rocks, kind of toss them into the river, just for the fun of it. It's like one size, it's usually golf balls and things that pick up really well. Just find some rocks that are the right size. Oh, that one missed. Let's get that guy again. A little big. Kind of keeps my toes strong. We had a murder here recently right on the other side. There's a little thing going on with Chloe. Chloe Ottman was murdered by a boy up on the Holy Land Cross. So it starts here. And this was stones that were probably put in to keep vehicles out. This stuff I have no problem with. Occasional tints here and there. These are all factory buildings that they just knocked down. Stop really worrying about when I'm stepping on it. I keep my eyes open and look for stuff. For the most part, I haven't had any problems. I always walk over there a little bit later. this little section of road gets a little dicey, because this gets really sharp. So I run. I lose wind before it starts hurting. To introduce Jonathan, my son-in-law, who's my filmer today. He's wearing nice heavy sneakers. This is usually flooded. You end up in like wet mud. Who knows what the pollution is. I walk city streets. There's a huge ick factor, but for whatever reason it doesn't bother me. Actually a pretty area. You have the Mad River, both sides. Stays pretty clean. Nobody comes down here. Occasionally I'll see transients. Deer, a lot of deer. Some snakes. Woodchucks. This, believe it or not, is my most comfortable. For some reason, I just really enjoy this terrain, this texture. Little old outbuildings scattered around. I'll show you a few up here. I'm not sure what they are. They may have been like generator houses or, you know, I just don't know what they were. As you can see, it's all rocks and glass and stones and broken bits and everything. Loading dock, and then it's a steel building. There's 3 in a row over here. When we first started coming down here, they're all welded shut. You know, all of a sudden they're all opened up. I don't know how they got open. There's nothing in them. Let's look over here. So there's one of these urban jungles. Here on Route 84, comes through waterways to the western side. You notice a lot of people barefoot, they stay on the balls of their feet. But in this kind of terrain, you have to flat foot it because you have to be able to adjust to your heel, side of your foot, toe, whichever. Because sometimes you step on sharp stuff. And your sensors have to be able to adjust immediately. If you're landing straight on the ball of your foot, you can dive right into the glass or whatever. If you're doing barefoot hiking in mountain terrain or something like that, Normally you'll stay up on the ball of your foot and then choose your path. But there's no way to choose anything here. You basically get used to it. Amazingly, my heels are as dumb as can be, and they just don't ever feel pain, ever. The problem comes when you land on the arch of your foot on something, you know, hard or sharp. That'll give you a little bang, but there's no fixing it off. I'm always worried about finding a body. Example, this stuff here, that will never come off. It will shake down, but I'll have to scrub it in the shower now because that's just not going to go off. I've gone through water like that and it's just one week. So I don't know what it is. I'm probably killing myself. Well, that's my little life experiment.